Fattening Room Rites, known as Nkuhọ or Mbopo, is usually performed by the maidens between the ages of 15 to 25. You see, the festival is customarily celebrated for the maidens who have successfully undergo the training in preparation for marriage. It is the oldest and the most celebrated festival in Efik and Ibibio communities. The Nkuhọ as a ritual drama combines ritual elements and some dramatic elements that makes the celebration beautiful and attractive. It is a long period of rest, a long period of refreshment and relaxation. It is a long period of refreshment and pleasure with a lot of sleeping, eating, and enjoyment. You see, she is not allowed to cook. She's not allowed to wash her clothes, including her inner wear. A bevy of beautiful young ladies are always around her to help her with her house chores. Now, to begin the celebration, the maidens who are ready for marriage or of marriageable age are confined to their parents' home between the period of 1 to 2 years to receive traditional education in home management, relationship with husband, child care, with in-laws, other family members, and general wife and mother mannerisms. The training is, however, not compulsory for every female child, but it is highly recommended and as regarded as a criteria for a good homemaker. Now, let me share with you my own experience. But take note that Mbopo is a celebration of womanhood and stand as a mark of honor for the girl child and her parents. The festival is usually performed by the maidens in the community, since it is to discourage young ladies from being pregnant out of wedlock.
Abang no yo tensian no pa imo wo ke ye me frère wo ke fe be nkwang abisiere mi ya te on bengi de me ba usoron ko aki so aye ke diere mi ndien me temeka e ke ye me yandi te bana mo e wana ku sororo e te wadi bana mo ide manu sororo ka ya phone.
이놈이 있어고!
Yeah.
이놈이 있어고!
Yeah.
Akwa 있어고!
Yeah.
Today, we were all summoned here by Etirong. He has an information for us. Maramindi tiomke, yaiku Etirong.
True.
Irong song.
Yeah.
Imari song.
Yeah.
Even in no year. I hereby declare this year's Nkuhọ Festival open. With the first stage, the fattening room process. I'm quite elated that we all are alive to witness today's opening. This is another season that our young maidens who are of marriageable age and has kept their purity will traditionally be prepared for marriage by undergoing the rites of passage. We know the processes and the need for complete rites before the festival. Our ancient landmark is song.
Yeah.
So far, many maidens have indicated interest, but only 3 have been registered by their mothers. They are Ukemuko of Nongefa, Unyeme Afia of Nongutan, and Enobong Efiong of Nongetam. And we are still expecting more maidens to register.
Irung iso.
Yeah.
Irung iso.
Yeah.
The maidens prepared for the fattening room processes will have their first parade around the village, introducing themselves to the entire village. This act announces to the entire village and neighboring villages that the maidens are ready to accept any man who seeks for their hand in marriage. The parade commences from 10 o'clock in the morning to about 4 or 5 in the evening, or sometimes starts by 2 p.m. in the evening down to 6 p.m. in the dust. This parade is to give room to the young men and would-be suitors to admire the maidens and possibly decide whom to be with. Moving with the maidens are some elderly women, their mothers, and some children of between 5 to 10 years carrying ikum, known as calabash pots, on their heads. Each child representing a would-be bride. This calabash contains all the gift items to be presented to them in each of the houses visited.
Ibang medio. Abang. Nyeriki wawo.
Ngakut.
Bo kunjongan. Bo yai ben di tanya ruwat bien.
Ay menay ba. Oh, iminyang pasi na mo po. Mem ko bro ko mbok se menu na isa this is my compound na. Se ne do. Bema, mbok ko ben pa so mo. So.
The essence of collecting gifts from members of the community as part of the traditional rites is to seek support from the community by the families, so that the maidens will be well taken care of during the period of their stay in the house. Returning home after a successful parade around the village, the elderly women are already preparing a sumptuous meal known as Udiai Benge for them to eat and marry together. In preparation for the ceremony proper, the fattening room doors are open for the maidens. For a period of 2 years, they are made to stay within the confines of the room. Throughout the period, they are not allowed to have access to any visitor, except for the elderly women who takes turn to visit, teach, and massage the maidens. She is not allowed to bathe herself, but the elderly women, who are always invited by her mother. Probably these women are those who have reached the age of menopause or whose daughters have been married off. All that is required of the maiden is to eat and sleep, wake up, eat, and nothing else.
Nko meke na wororu na busu yi de meru nko o ma ro fo yi dem na yu so wororu kidike to yi won fo so woti ayi dem fo anye fon wakati dare ni yi dem yem ba fa kan fo ayi ba fa ka ne ayi pas yangu kon fo ira ga ba fo yere nye ba gari ni na ba ayi nye sana mo ko bu do ko bero ayi nye ai do mo so fo anyu fo yi.
The Nkuhọ maiden must be taught how to prepare all kinds of food and also what time of the day to serve a particular kind of meal. Beyond this, they are taught how to keep the house, how to farm, train their children, and respect their husbands, relationship with in-laws, and how to make them happy.
Tamam, abana bokko yut. Abana bokko momoy ko. Ntero. O ma wamma nyuma. Nten wamma gero. Afo yon o song nye momo nye ki da go bokko fo. Ki da sa kan se fo fo bi kan o yo. Aso ko kat. Medium bu fondi to yo fi amagim. I kan boronte u kwebe mi afode yine ti fo. Do yine to ti fo. Nko mekrero. Am na manye. Ki da ko bon fo na kan na bi kan. Yo. Aso ga su wororo. Ma. Amo wanye intro fo do yine to ti fo ka to ti fo. Ana adi yo. Nko makana mo maro. Mega. Yo ganyen kene. Asa ka sen na maro. Nzanga. Be mo bong fo. Na fo so na zo na no yo ise. Sare go so ka se ngwa tanga pani ko fan. Yung kene na ma ke fo ke fo. Kira fosco ayo mporo ya itanga ko ibanga ufongdo muro ebe ufongdo mfo bai me yubet kuya nko ma mi asem no et for da kada kebe ke yem pono be dia mbo meke abaze mo etie yem o tu fo ga yem jero anyero ma wa mo vege ni ket ajo mbok
kuna kebe ya yo ma ya o su bet a to de me a to na mpoko fok o ba wo yo ekna nko utana saka fe fre we gu ngo ya ngo de me kira ebe ya to de me
ajen mare ko nam tero oh asia na ki so na njem men tero ye jen miu ebe
ya me to de me anwan mo na
afo fon
afo bi do pa wo ito ndakanda ada kala ati ngo na mpo akpa be pa mpo bi to ibo won kam aba simu no ofin keme una mam por mo ke rimboro amu bon kam aro ma afo anyem ke yero sa anyem ka ga ku ogiso amu ko ma afo na mdiria
akpara kpan ko bero
amu na mdiria ma amu eria mbo me shoku bere yirem yokubo ngo bere sa mbo aka ofo ko yirem sabmon ka dio dali
no ye
digi yirem
da ye yirem sef
anye yirem
nenne ro
afu ma wo nyen asu be as na sef ngobe me sana me bat
ntoro dia ma ameri ngana isi yere fon wori asko meri ngana isi yere fon wori bet ya woro kon po meri ngana isi yere fon wori iyo ato yeri tongom
ma ka
bari kam fa isan yitong kurum diragam umau yeru ruma afori twa kanyen ndion ya gra fon ro sana
mami ko ma nge mi bo ayi mi kin kama ke min no fono ni ke mi amene
ya aro mo te
nyumia
nko fo so ngu ko fo do
no yo mo fi ba ni so yo inwa ya ambo ko sena ku fo do so inwa ji ubet do ma tang ke fo tang ida pero ni so ke fo si ba yo ndoko se da men kan mien ye tempo nko ka na min su ire mi ntendi wona han so ntengo ana fo ko no ko su ire agora na ma tang ko ku ro tang ida fo ka tang ti oke agwa yo bok inwa
ya
ama na mbo no yo pe ubo ma ku rong dok aku sundok pese ba biya ko yang dor dia ikan tim fo nyen ne minwa iko ku nyen ne minwa iko e bo di kitang mi ba mama o bimbo di kitang mi un ka ga ho ami mama na di ko na bo u to wan je ben ko wa ya asi e gwen se bi ntoro
ma nfam ke gben yo akura na ma ye ke duwe
yo bu kene
anye no iwu fo bu kene
ye guro
sugire
asugire mo no nye
usenkere basi ya taba yin anye dio
ye guro
The bride to be will lie on aya, which is known as traditional mat, painted with idud, which is called red chalk. For the period she will stay indoors. The elderly women will use this idud, which is known as the red chalk, adanunen, which is known as turmeric, ndom, which is known as white clay, adan mansang, known as groundnut oil, and afiantan, known as white sand, to polish her skin for the days she will be confined in the house. The maidens will be fed with assorted kinds of food in a big bowl. They are made to finish the last portion of food, save pay time. How they will be taken care by their family will determine the final results the people will see on the day of their presentation to the entire community. According to our culture, the maidens are expected to be fat, fresh, and beautiful. For the young men, it is usually a strong competition as they will have to go extra miles to outdo their contenders and win the heart of their in-laws. The first man who places his hands on her shoulder will be the accepted groom by her and her family. He will immediately be given list of items to get in preparations for the introduction and marriage, which is known as Mbopo and Nkuhọ. For 16 market days, the groom's family will have to visit their would-be in-laws with gift items, drinks, wine, and familiarize with them before the fattening room process comes to an end.
Yeah. Yeah. Akwa
Yeah.
Today, my heart is filled with joy. I am happy to be alive, to witness my prince, Etekama, taking decision that every young man takes. Prince Etekama whispered to me that he saw a beautiful flower in Elder Ifyong's house. As we all know, Kiyakama Akpun, Asenyong Ekamiram. And as tradition demands, that is why we brought all these to make sure we pick that flower back home.
Within this period, they are not allowed to see the would-be bride. Men, women, and friends of the family come in to visit the family with food items so that they can cook for her for the period she will be indoors and will never lack what to eat. Since fat was viewed in the ancient times as a sign of prosperity, fertility, and beauty, the women visit the bride's mother with lots and lots of gift items like food, firewood, while the bride's family fill the water pots in the house. Again, these visitors were not allowed to see her except the elderly women. At the end of the 16 market days, he will immediately be given list of items to get in preparation for the introduction and marriage, which is known as Mbopo and Nkuhọ. Finally, the long-awaited festival arrives. The bride is dressed by her mother and other married women in the family. She is adorned with the traditional costumes, an expensive damask tied over her breast and around her waist, representing her status as would-be princess. Her body is beautifully decorated with idiadan, which is known as palm oil, mixed with idud, which is known as red chalk, to have a smooth, shiny, reddish body surface, along with whitish substance called ndom, which is known as white clay, for the decoration on her face, and toe, a red substance derived from a tree. Her waist is decorated with beautiful and expensive coral beads, leaving her extremely seductive. The spring, known as Akwa, put around her legs helps to show the thickness and firmness of the leg and adds beauty to her beautiful shiny skin that reflects the sunshine and the true beauty of our tradition. The hairstyles are designed to reflect the coming of the age in Ibibio land, and virginity is often regarded as a mark disputing beauty and character. Our hairstyle is an epitome of excellent achievement of artistic weaving with indigenous hair attachment. Her body is decorated to enhance beauty. The painting is applied directly on the skin with the aid of Akwa, which is known as broomstick, or idongpat, which is known as bark of bamboo stick. They use assorted beads worn around the neck and the waist of complements the body and beautify with red clay and white clay.
The groom and his family await our return outside our home with the required items listed for them at the beginning of the solation period. They also come with a good number of quality wrappers, drink, food, and more for the parents. The Nkuho's family ties a bamboo stick at the backyard for the groom to display all the beautiful wrappers brought for the ceremony. The groom is accompanied by his family members and some seasoned drummers. There is a presentation of gifts by the groom's family and general entertainment for the people in the village. The Nkuho is given a drink to identify her husband, and this leads to the marriage proper. After the rites and acceptance by the both parents, the couples are blessed by the parents and the king. The marriage rite now ends with a presentation of gifts by the bride's family.
Yeah.
Kupolo nyene ke no abasi. Ya kupolo nyene ke no etidon. Ya ibana esie. Kupolo nyene ke no efion.
Chief Efik.
Yeah, Chief Efion. Ya mwana esie. Mpela me do sen. University in onion. Because of ini that the priest I didn't know Maidens. You know it's a me. You don't throw? I have prince. What are you for? Alright. But drama.